variables on both sides are the equations we're going to learn about today. The first example is 3x plus 2 equals 4x minus 1. First thing you should do is draw a line down the equal sign. And there's a lot of options that you can do here. You could subtract 3x from both sides. You could subtract 2 from both sides. You could subtract 4x from both sides, or even add 1 to both sides. I like to get rid of everything on the first side except for the variable, the coefficient of the variable. So I'm going to subtract 2, and that's what I start with every single time I solve a problem like this. And this cancels, so you have 3x equals 4x. If I did a t-chart, that would make 3, and it's negative since it's on the negative side, minus 3. So now I have one term on the first side, 2 on the second side, and now I have to look at the second side. What is one that I can move over to the other side? And that would be the x, the one with the variable. So I would subtract 4x, and cancel. 3 minus 4 is negative 1, bring down the x, equals negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 1, and x will equal positive 3. Here is example 2. 8y minus 9 equals negative 3y plus 2. First thing we can do is draw our line down the equal sign. And I'm going to add 9 to both sides. (8y) equals negative 3y plus 11. Now look on the second side, and I see that there's a number with a variable. That's what I need to move. I'm going to add 3y to both sides. 11y equals 11. Divide both sides by 11. And y equals 1. Here is example 3. 3 minus 2x equals 4x minus 6. First, we will draw our line, and then I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, always starting with the first side. Bring down the negative 2x. 4x, you make a t-chart. That would give you 9, negative 9. Then I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Negative 6x equals negative 9. Divide both sides by negative 6. If you do Dorito Man with multiply divide, you know that a negative divided by a negative gives you a positive. So we have x equals positive 9 over 6. Then you always have to simplify. 3 goes into both of these. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So x equals 3 over 2. Here is our last example. 8x minus 6x minus 24 plus 2 equals 4x minus 4. This one, you're able to actually combine like terms. So I'm going to start by combining these, and that would give us 2x, and then bring everything else down. Circling the parts of the problem that you're combining will be very helpful, especially with this next part, because we're going to combine negative 24 plus 2. You have to always include the symbol that is in front of the number. So that would give us 2x minus 22 equals 4x minus 4, and now we have something like we had before. So I'm going to add 22 to both sides. Bring down 2x equals 4x. I make a t-chart. I have 4 on the negative side, 22. So that means I'm going to subtract. That will give me 18, and it's positive. So I do plus 18. Then I'm going to subtract 4x on both sides. Negative 2x equals 18. Divide both sides by negative 2. X equals negative 9.